From looting a bank at night to stealing billions in daylight, there are crazy heists that are neither covered by Hollywood nor do you see them in your favorite crime shows. If you love crime scenes or portray masked thieves as heroes, then this video is specifically for giving you goosebumps. In this video, we will be sharing the worst heists of all time. The first heist that we will be discussing is the Whole Bridge heist. When you think about a heist, the first thing that comes to your mind is a thief hijacking a train full of gold. But your eyes will open wide when you would know about how a group of thieves stole the whole metal bridge in bright day sunlight. Yeah, you had it right. Thieves dismantled a whole damn bridge without no one stopping them. In Slavkov, Czech Republic, there was a railway bridge over the river. A group of metallurgists showed up at site in 2012 with fake documents in order to tear down the bridge immediately. No security personnel was at the bridge, which was a plus point for the thieves. So they started dismantling the 650 feet bridge and took away the 10 tons of metal in a day. The gang walked away with a handsome amount of metal. Now, who were they? Hired by someone as labor, or the master planners stepped into work together? Fantastically, it is not an isolated incident. Two brothers were caught in Pennsylvania selling the bridge metal worth $5,179. Following the same trend, a bridge was stolen in Ukraine in 2004, Russia in 2008, and Western Turkey in 2013. Isn't it crazy? The whole structure is carried away to the unknown shop for selling, and no one says even a word. The thieves, however, had enough after this to live their whole life in peace, selling their counterparts. The next is the Up Party Heist. Be sincere and just imagine what comes to your mind when you think of a bank robbery. A group of thieves dressed in black with masks over faces, weapons, terror, hostage, and killings. Am I right? I bet you have never heard about the bank robbery in which the thieves threw a party at the hostages. In Argentina, a bank was robbed and the thieves took away $8 million. How they treated the staff is really out of our imagination. The gang made everyone hostage and ordered them to sit silently. They ordered pizzas and sodas while 200 policemen were standing outside to catch the robbers. They gave pizza to everyone inside the office and escaped from the sewerage hole behind the bank. The gang left a note behind that said, "We wanted to steal money, not love," and it was true because no one was injured during the robbery. Want some more width to your bulging eyes? The guns they came with for the robbery were all fake toy guns they left behind. However, they were caught in the end. Such a nice group of thieves. Then we have the Why Not My Art, Bro heists. Everybody knows about the robberies from art galleries where famous paintings were stolen or replaced with their replicas. The robbers later sold it at local markets to earn hefty money or were seen inside the houses of money launderers. However, this heist will blow up your mind. For many years it remained a mystery in the art galleries of New York. Somebody secretly removed the pictures displayed during the exhibitions and hung his own creations in their place. More than 3 years passed, and the person's identity was not revealed. At last, he was found. Do you want to know how? Banksy, a famous British artist, displayed his grueling styled work from Gaza Strip in the museum. But a man who had learned Houdini's biographies by heart sneaked into the galley. He looked here and there when nobody was looking at him. He hung his own works on the walls, and they stayed there for a week without being discovered. Imagine what would happen if you saw that among the paintings of beautiful trees and beauty, the picture of a woman in a gas mask is hung. What the title? You have beautiful eyes. Would you like to remind the Chernobyl disasters while thinking about being with your loved one among the colorful trees on the Gaza Strip? Definitely, it's a no from all of you. Londoners were unaware of the man this heist. Not even a single galley was left where his pictures were not hung. He had his own unique style of gluing the pictures to the wall, so that nobody could remove the painting from the wall. They stayed there until the painting fell from the wall because glue started to wear off. The person behind this had no aim of getting fame. That's why he was never exposed. Maybe he might be one of those who, despite their efforts, got nothing in return. For those who never get appreciated, appreciation finds a way for them. Then we have another interesting story. We can call it Odd Men Out. Usually, bank robberies require a lot of courage, tactics, bravery, and skills to escape if you get a hand-to-hand encounter with the cops. Have you ever heard about a thief coming back to the crime scene he robbed? No, a cop who specialized in murder and robbery robbed a bank. Later, they came to investigate the matter, and no one was caught since the cop himself was the culprit. He did most of the robberies that happened at banks. Amazingly, he did them during his lunchtime and then came back to the place like, what has happened there? He robbed many places but was finally caught and jailed for 75 years. He escaped from prison and started robbing more banks. Made a gang later, but all this could not last long. In the end, in an encounter with the police, he was shot and killed. Want to know who that genius was? Andre Stander at Fort Lauderdale Police Department was the man behind robbing the banks and then playing games with his department to escape white-handed. And lastly, we have the heist gang who was incredibly genius. Who doesn't love jewelry and keeps it dear? If you talk to women, they consider jewelry the best part of their attire and wear it everywhere to bring grace and chic to their personality. This weakness was spotted by a group of men who dressed as women to rob a jewelry store and got away without being caught. The Harry Winston Jewelry Store on Avenue Montaigne in Paris is a famous place to buy world-class jewelry until now. In 2008, 4 men dressed as women entered the store and asked the employee to show them fine jewelry. Suddenly, they brought out guns from their pockets and pointed them toward employees and customers. Amid the chaos, some customers fled, but some remained inside the shop. The thieves told the employees to give them all the cash they had in their shop. Moreover, they started looting the gold items decorated inside themselves. As per the eyewitnesses of the incident, the robbers broke in with 2 big boxes and started putting the items in those boxes. No one was able to move as 2 of them had pointed guns at the people. They filled the boxes to heads and took away $100 million in cash and merchandise. After looting, the gang escaped. Cops were called, but they were too late to get to the spot where the largest robbery in the history of France was happening. However, cops started an investigation and revealed strange information. The thieves were already aware of the storage and were addressing the employees by name. French media called it the heist of the century. 8 men were arrested during the investigation, and police raided various backlash areas to recover the jewelries. No obvious results came out. Later, the mastermind of the robbery, Douadi Yahyaoui, was caught and sentenced to prison for 15 years. Others were caught as his assistants were kept in jail for 9 months. Secret agencies, police, and spies investigated further to recover the looted amount. Just $19 million was recovered from different sources. All else went to the pockets of the mastermind and his assistants. That's a wrap for today. Let us know in the comments section if you know about another crazier heist. Share the video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure to press the bell icon to stay updated whenever we post a video. Until next time, take care.